Hello, I'm Kevin Clarke, Associate Editor for America Magazine. Welcome to our continuing celebration of Advent and Christmas. Today I'm going to be talking about Christmas music, specifically Christmas caroling, something we all love to do this time of year. Caroling has its roots in pre-Christian Europe. It was something Anglos and Saxons like to do, and a lot of other tribal people. They used it to mark this changing seasons and various communal celebrations that they engaged in. And like a lot of things in pre-Christian Europe, it was absorbed into Catholic tradition. The first specifically Christmas hymns were begun in the 4th century in Rome. But by medieval times, by the 13th, 14th, 15th century, Christmas carols in local dialects were very popular. The word carol apparently is derived from the French carol for dancing, circular dancing that they did at the time. Apparently, some grouchy clerics discouraged that part of the carol process in the 14th century, so we don't dance anymore, but we still get out and we sing to each other. The English call it wassailing, go visit each other's homes. That has some interesting roots in not quite begging, but going to your lord or your wealthy neighbor's home, sharing some songs with him, and basically demanding a free feeding out of it. You might remember from We Wish You a Merry Christmas, bring us some figgy pudding, and if we don't get it, we won't leave. Well, they weren't kidding. In those days, they really would stay until they got their figgy pudding, and only then would they depart. The carol I'm going to sing today is called The Holly She Bears a Berry. It's also known as the St. Day Carol, named after the town in Cornwall where the carol originated. I believe in the 19th century. It was written by a villager there, but it's quickly spread throughout the English-speaking world, and I guess the Cornish-speaking world as well, and it's very popular today. It's called Holly She Bears a Berry. Well, the holly bears a berry as white as the milk, and Mary bore Jesus all wrapped in silk. Mary bore Jesus, our Savior, for to be in the first tree in the greenwood. It was the holly. Holly, holly, and the first tree in the greenwood. It was the holly. Now the holly bears a berry as green as the grass, and Mary bore Jesus who died on the cross. Mary bore Jesus, our Savior, for to be in the first tree in the greenwood. It was the holly. Holly, holly, and the first tree in the greenwood. It was the holly. Now the holly bears a berry as blood it is red, and Mary bore Jesus who died in our stead. Mary bore Jesus, our Savior, for to be in the first tree in the greenwood. It was the holly. Holly, holly, and the first tree in the greenwood. It was the holly. Now the holly bears a berry as black as the coal, and Mary bore Jesus who died for us all. Mary bore Jesus, our Savior, for to be in the first tree in the greenwood. It was the holly. Holly, holly, and the first tree in the greenwood. It was the holly. I know, don't quit your day job. Blessed Advent to everyone. Merry Christmas. God bless us all here.